We often treat aging as a passive process, assuming the human machine simply succumbs to the wear and tear of time. But modern biology has discovered the truth. Aging isn't an accident. It is an active, programmed genetic sequence executing inside the body. At this exact second, a microscopic clock is ticking inside nearly every cell, tracking the moment your cellular machinery starts to break down. Because aging is a programmed code, it is a sequence that can be measured, understood, and eventually manipulated. To find this countdown mechanism, we have to look at the very edges of our DNA. These are telomeres. They function like the plastic caps at the ends of shoelaces that prevent the strands from fraying. These telomeres act as shields, protecting the core genetic code to keep the cell vibrant and operational. Our youth depends entirely on the physical length and integrity of these microscopic caps. Survival requires constant cell division. Every time you heal a wound or grow muscle, your cells must replicate. But the cellular machinery is physically incapable of copying the entire length of the DNA perfectly. This creates a biological tax. A tiny piece of the telomere is left behind and lost permanently with every single cell division. This continuous shortening of the telomere shield is the physical manifestation of time passing in the human body. Simply staying alive creates a compounding debt that burns through the shields protecting your youth. Eventually, the telomere becomes so dangerously short that the cell can no longer divide without risking catastrophic damage to its core DNA. At this threshold, the cell enters a state called senescence. It refuses to die, but it can no longer function, transforming into a biological zombie. Over decades, these useless cells accumulate and crowd the body's organs and tissues. These cells emit toxic inflammatory signals that damage nearby healthy tissue, leading to wrinkles, memory loss, and physical breakdown. This internal epidemic of glitching cells, poisoning the body from within, drives the physical deterioration of aging. While the countdown is programmed, the speed of the ticking clock is not fixed. Modern lifestyle factors like chronic stress, poor diet, and sleep deprivation directly manipulate this speed. These environmental inputs act as biological gasoline, increasing the rate at which telomeres burn away. Daily habits can unknowingly fast-forward the aging sequence, surrendering control of the body's internal timing. Science has proven that this biological clock can be influenced by specific interventions. Changes in behavioral inputs, specifically intense exercise, deep sleep, and targeted nutrition, can intervene in the sequence. These positive inputs awaken a dormant repair enzyme called telomerase. Telomerase acts like a microscopic repair bot, actively rebuilding and lengthening the protective telomere caps to reverse the biological tax. Although you cannot stop the clock, you hold the genetic tools to determine how fast it ticks and how well your cells are protected.